Welcome back, Holistic Soul Sisters. My name is Mandy Rose. I'm a holistic health coach, spiritual mentor, and astrologer. In today's video, we're going to talk all about the new moon in Taurus. And if you're like me and you're obsessed with angel numbers and 1111 speaks to you, then this is the new moon for you. In today's video, we're going to talk about the top 3 things that you need to know about this new moon in Taurus. First, we're going to talk about what is the new moon in Taurus even represent? What energies are coming to us and what should we be embracing at this time? Number 2, we're going to talk about the aspects in the sky that the planets are making so that we can understand the full story and the full picture of the energies that we're getting at this new moon. And we're going to see that Uranus is at 11 degrees and Mars is at 11 degrees exactly when this new moon is happening in the sky. And number 3, we're going to talk about what you should be doing around this new moon to embrace and harness this energy in your life in a practical way. So let's dive right in. So I'm going to light a little bit of sage to start out this video because this new moon is so beautiful. We are beginning a brand new cycle in areas of our lives that are so important to many of us. Money, finances, beauty, luxury, material possessions, our earthly pleasures, like enjoying the smell and taste and touch of things. This new moon is bringing in so many positive aspects in the sky, reminding us that this is the time that we're going to plant our seeds and we're going to watch them sprout and grow. This new moon is going to be happening on May 11th, 2021 at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. However, what makes this year's new moon in Taurus very unique is that it's happening on May 11th, and we have 2 planets in the sky at the moment this new moon is happening at 11 degrees. We have Uranus at 11 degrees, we have Mars at 11 degrees, and it's happening on May 11th. So for me, I love 111 and I see it everywhere. So I know for me, that's an indication that I really need to harness this new moon energy. And this new moon is going to be opening up a 6-month cycle, a chapter in our lives where we are beginning on May 11th and it's going to go all the way until the full moon in Taurus happening in November. So with Taurus being an earth sign, remember, Taurus is an earth sign. It loves to be grounded. It loves to be stable. It loves structure. It loves security. So at this new moon, we are going to be planting seeds into the earth to bloom and blossom with our love and our care over the next 6 months and see it come to life. So what does Taurus even represent? Taurus rules over the parts of our lives that are indicated with our money and our finances, over our earthly possessions like material possessions, our home, our property. It rules over our pleasure zones, like what do we love to smell and taste and touch and what brings us happiness, what brings us joy. Taurus also represents us doing the hard work. Taurus is not afraid to do what is necessary to make those seeds come to life. So I want you to remember, new moons are all about manifesting, new beginnings, setting new intentions, speaking to the universe what you want. So this new moon, we need to speak into the universe. What do we want for our finances? What do we want our money to look like? What do we want our material possessions to look like? What do we want our lives to look like in 6 months down the road when it comes to our stability and our security and our structure? I know so many of us have been struggling the last year or 2, trying to get our feet back on the ground, trying to make sense of all the chaos. What feels safe to me? What feels secure? I'm sure there's an area in your life that feels so chaotic. And this new moon in Taurus is going to help you take that piece of your life and build some stability around it, right? So think about it. When you plant some seeds in the earth, you just go ahead and plant them. And as long as you water them and give them fresh air and enough sunlight and even loving words, affirmations to plants, right, make them grow so beautifully, we just plant them, give them and nurture them with the things that we know will help them grow. And then we trust that it will grow. So that's what we need to be doing around this new moon energy, planting the seeds in the earth, Taurus, earth energy, that are going to lead to stability and structure, right? And then trust in the timing of the universe, in the 6-month cycle. Anytime we manifested a new moon, anytime we set an intention or a new beginning, it doesn't happen the next day. You never wake up and the tree is giving you ripe fruit. It takes time. And so first things first, we need to speak to the universe what we want in these areas of our life. The ruler of Taurus is Venus, the planet Venus, and she is all about our self-care, our self-love. She loves beauty and the arts and creative outlets. So there is a time at this new moon to birth new opportunities in your creative life, in opportunities for more self-love, and opportunities for love that you give to others, love that you give to your passion, love that you give to your work and your kids and your friends. This new moon is such a beautiful beginning and all the things in our lives that actually matter so, so much to us. If you have your 2021 Retrograde Astrology Journal, open it up to the new moon in Taurus, which is the first astrological event happening in the month of May. And you're going to see that I talked here all about planting those seeds around your finances and some things that you can be doing. We'll talk a little bit about later in this video. But for now, I want you to just open it up and notice that the journal prompts here are related around material possessions and also your finances. This is a great new moon to really get your ducks in a row. So there's a two-part energy to new moons. One is believing it, dreaming it, setting the intention, and speaking it into the universe. But with this particular new moon, Taurus is the bull and it's all about actions. It's the second new moon of the astrological year. The first one was the new moon in Aries, and that is fearless and confident and the sky's the limit and act before you think, right? And so that new moon, we just started dreaming and just going for it, just confidently going for whatever our dreams are, right? Aries, fire energy. Now we move into the second new moon, the second new beginning of the astrological year, and that's about actually taking action on all those wild dreams you came up with last month. This new moon cycle is all about taking those dreams from last month's cycle and putting them into action. So you're still going to set your intention. You're still going to, put things out there that you want, but now you're going to have the action plan to start working on those dreams. Nothing happens if nothing happens, right? So this new moon, make sure that you have an actionable step towards the things that you write in your journal, whether it's material things that you want to gain, whether it's a home or a new car, or maybe something you've been saving up a lot of money for and it's just been out of your reach, just like right there out of your reach and it's so close. And then also on your finances, if you're looking to improve your credit score, if you're looking to put more money in savings, maybe you're looking to find some more money to put towards your kids' college fund. This is a great time to speak that into the universe, but also the bull energy of Taurus is get to work. You gotta get to work so those seeds can get everything they need and start sprouting and growing fruit in the next 6 months when that full moon in Taurus comes. So think about it as this. Once November rolls around, everything that you're putting into motion right now will start coming to fruition and blossoming in your life. All right, on to number 2. The second thing you need to know about this new moon in Taurus is the aspects it's making in the sky. First of all, we have right here in Taurus, the new moon happening. And a new moon, remember, is when the sun and the moon touch each other in the sky, and we call that conjunct. And they are becoming conjunct at 21 degrees of Taurus, happening right here, 21 degrees of Taurus. Now, the other cool thing about this new moon is Uranus, the planet of sudden, jolting change, surprises, opportunities, wanting to shake things up and align things in our lives. It's like shaking up a snow globe and it looks so crazy and chaotic, and then all the dust settles, all the little snow pellets settle, and it's just this beautiful picture in the background, right? That's what Uranus energy is. And Uranus has been in Taurus. Uranus will be in Taurus until 2026. So he has made a home here in Taurus, shaking things up in our lives with our finances, shaking up the financial market, shaking up how we handle money and how we operate and exchange money in the world. He rules our agriculture, how we eat and what we eat and how we consume food. He also rules holistic health and wellness and how we treat the resources of the earth in healing our bodies, right? So Taurus has made a home here. And now we're having this new moon happening in this energy that Uranus has already been shaking up. And that's why it's so important to really set these intentions, because Uranus is saying, I'm here to give you surprises. Uranus, surprise, jolting change, jackhammer, lightning bolt change. Uranus is like working with this new energy and saying, I'm here to bring something, a surprise that you didn't even know was going to happen, okay? So that's really exciting. Also, we have to look at, where is Venus? What is she doing in the story of the new moon? Because like I said, Venus is the ruler of Taurus, the zodiac sign where this new moon is happening. And Venus is really close by. She's not very far away in the sky. She's in Gemini at 3 degrees, right here. She doesn't particularly like being in Gemini, but Gemini is all about socializing, networking, talking to other people, which is a reminder at this new moon, if we are looking to improve our financial lives, our finances, our material possessions, we need money. And to get money, we often need to network and socialize and talk to other people. And that's why Venus, the ruler of this new moon, is in Gemini. Socialize, network, get out there and talk to people. Gemini is all about the mind and communication. So speak it into existence. Network with people around you to get the financial opportunities that might come as a surprise from Uranus in Taurus new moon. Next, we're gonna go into my favorite part about this new moon is the 11-11. Now remember, this new moon is happening on May 11th, and we have 2 planets at 11 degrees right when this new moon is happening. And one of them is Uranus, the one I was just talking about, bringing us surprise and bringing us opportunities and sudden jolting change to our finances that have been stuck. And we need to get on stable ground. Taurus, stable ground. We need to get on stable ground. And Uranus is over here at 11 degrees on May 11th. So we have an 11-11 right there saying, I got you. I got you. It's lining up for you. So Uranus over here at 11 degrees. The other planet at 11 degrees is right here, Mars. Mars is all about action. Mars is all about passion. Mars is all about doing. And he's in the sign of Cancer. And what he's doing then is related to our home, related to our family, Cancer, our emotions. And what's amazing about these 2 planets, Uranus at 11 degrees and Mars at 11 degrees, 11-11, is they are making an aspect to each other called a sextile. And when 2 planets are in a sextile, it's like they're having sex in the sky and they're having a beautiful, harmonious, positive interaction that's fun, and they're working with each other and they're in agreement with each other. So Uranus, who's all about surprises, and Mars, which is all about action, are making this sextile in the sky right across the new moon in the same sign, Taurus, as the new moon, saying we're here to support this new beginning as long as you take action, as long as you trust and plant those seeds. And this is just absolutely amazing. Now also, don't forget that Pluto at this new moon right up here is retrograde. We have a big R. Pluto is retrograde. He just started the retrograde season, and he's the first one to go retrograde, while 7 more planets are going to follow suit from here, May 11th, all the way till the end of the year. And Pluto is retrograding in the zodiac sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is all about the authority and our government and success, and also a little bit about money, but more about the ambition and the success and being number one and being the best. So Pluto is bringing up this ego death in this need to be number one, and this need to have success, and this external validation that we get. And at this new moon, it's saying, let's retrograde and back up and get rid of our power struggles, our control issues, our ego. And let's focus on Taurus themes of self-love and care and earthly pleasure. Let's be grounded. Let's work on our individual finances. Let's get our ducks in the row so we can be stable. And the only other planet I really want to highlight at this new moon for you to kind of keep in mind as we move forward in this astrological year is Jupiter. You can see Jupiter is right here on the cusp of Aquarius into Pisces. And Jupiter is all about our luck and blessing and abundance and amazing things happening. And Jupiter is about to leave the zodiac sign of Aquarius, where he's been hanging out with Saturn. Discipline, karma, hard things, difficult things. We've just been struggling to make sense of our lives and to move on and to move forward. And Jupiter is saying, you know what? I'm going to give you all a break. After this new moon, after we manifest, after we get our ducks in a row, after we create our plan, after we just really realize that we need to get on stable ground, Jupiter is going to take a mini 6-week vacation into the zodiac sign of Pisces. Ugh. You guys, this is going to be so beautiful. I've been talking about this since January. This is so flippin' beautiful. He is gonna walk into Pisces and he is home there. It's like he went to the Maldives and he's living in a bungalow and he's just soaking up the pleasures of life. Blessings, abundance, opportunity, optimism, just amazing things. So find out in your birth chart, where does Pisces fall in your birth chart? What house is going to be lit up when Jupiter takes his little vacation into Pisces? And I want to give you a time frame reference so you know what this energy is going to feel like for you. Jupiter went into Pisces in 2010 till 2011. And I know for so many people, 2010 to 2011 was just a beautiful time in our lives. For me, I love those years. I had huge changes. I made a massive move. I got a dream job that was like perfect for me in all of my 20s. Couldn't have dreamt of anything better. Didn't even know that opportunity even existed until it showed up right in front of my face. And I had the greatest friendships. I learned and grew so much. I had so many awesome experiences in my life. And I've talked to so many people, and 2010 to 2011 was that for them as well. Think back in your life, what was happening? How did that feel? What energy do you remember experiencing in those years? Because we're back. That was the last time Jupiter was in Pisces, and it's been taking us 12 years almost to get back to this point, and it's gonna happen all of 2022. So this little 6-week period when Jupiter is gonna pop over to Pisces from May 13th until end of June, mid-July, this is gonna be like a preview of what's to come for next year. And I only say that during this video with the new moon in Taurus, because this new moon is huge for us with new beginnings, with Uranus involved and Mars involved and action and surprise, and Jupiter getting ready to go on vacation. He's packing his bags. He's so excited. He's got his passport and he is filled, you know, like right before you go on a trip. You have so much energy and so much excitement and you can't wait. And like the night before you can't sleep. That's Jupiter right now in the sky at this new moon. So many beautiful things happening. So keep those in mind at this new moon around 3 p.m. on May 11th. And so with that, I want you to harness this energy. So let's talk about the number 3 thing you need to know about this new moon is what to do. What to do with all this information. What should you be planning? What should you be doing at this time? So here are some of my suggestions. Because this new moon revolves so heavily around creating structure and stability, I want you to get an action plan ready. I want you to figure out what in your life has not been stable. What do you need structure? Do you need a new home that feels safe and secure? Do you need stability in your career and knowing for sure that your job is in your hands, not some boss that's gonna fire you, not some business that may go out if there's another pandemic or another chaotic moment in society. Maybe you don't feel very secure in your job position and you want a promotion or you want to transfer to a different department that feels more secure, maybe more in line with who you are. 1111, remember this is 1111, alignment. Maybe you need to find some more security in your friendship circles. Maybe you don't feel like when you're hanging out with your friends that they're going to be your friends very much longer. Do you need more security in that? Maybe in your relationships, you need a lot more security. You need to know how your partner feels. This is the perfect new moon to create that actionable steps of how you are going to get from unstable ground to stable ground. And even if you don't know, that's okay. Uranus is over here bringing all sorts of surprises, right? So you make a plan and God laughs. That's totally okay. But you have to show the universe that you are willing to put in the work. Taurus is the bull, willing to work. Dig into that ground and get to hard work. Mars, action. I'm willing to do the work. So make that plan, write it out. And it might change, it might alter, and that's totally okay. But you got to speak it into the universe and write that actionable plan for your security. So I would do that during this new moon. Number 2, because this new moon is all about Taurus vibes of lavishness and luxury and earthly pleasures. What do I like to smell and touch and taste and feel and hear and, just sense around my body? Write a dream shopping list. That's something I talked about in the 2021 Retrograde Journal for this new moon is write that dream shopping list. Make a vision board. Cut out pictures. Go on Pinterest. Screenshot. Make your background a big ticket item that you have been dreaming of. Put it out there in the universe. Make those actionable steps on how you're going to get the extra money to afford that luxury shopping list item. Pick one. Set the bar high. Dream it into existence. This is a perfect new moon to manifest all the lavishness and luxury that you want for your life. And lastly, around this new moon, I think it's really important to look into investment opportunities. This is a new moon that's all about a new chapter in your life, getting in a new frame of mind. And so, what investments can you make? And I don't just mean financial, although that is really important with new moon and Taurus energy. This is the new moon that's all about finances. So if you really want to go for it and set new intentions, I would start planting seeds in new investment opportunities, whether it's in a friend's business, whether it's, Bitcoin or real estate or whatever it might be. There's opportunities no matter how much money you have. You could put $20 in a retirement account. You could put $20 in a piggy bank. Whatever you need to do to invest in your financial future, this is the new moon to do it. I don't think I can repeat that enough, honestly. And where can you invest in greater relationships, right? Venus is all about relationships and love. How can you invest in your relationships a little bit better? So invest in your friendships, invest in your relationships at this new moon, and do something to let someone know how much they mean to you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this new moon in Taurus video. You can tell I'm really excited about this new moon. I love the 11/11s. I love Taurus. I love everything Taurus represents. And I hope you embrace this energy. Make sure you hit subscribe to my channel. I have a bunch of videos coming out in the next 2 weeks on all the retrogrades. We got Saturn retrograde starting in May. We got Mercury retrograde starting in May. In June, we got a Jupiter retrograde and a bunch of other planets following suit the whole summer. So you're not going to want to miss any of those videos so you can make sense of the chaos before it begins. Because trust me, since Pluto went retrograde about a week ago, it's already been kicking up some dust in our lives. So make sure you like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I love to know what else you guys want to hear from me in the astrology, spiritual, or holistic healing. Go embrace that new moon energy and leave me some feedback in the comments. And join our Holistic Soul Sisters private Facebook community where we talk more in depth about taboo subjects and being open, raw, and vulnerable with a community of women that are all willing to support one another. So thank you guys so much. I'll catch you in the next video.